Bruce Lee's entrance into the martial arts world marked a turning point that would forever alter the landscape of traditional martial arts. Born in San Francisco and raised in Hong Kong, Lee was immersed in martial arts from a young age, particularly in Wing Chun, under the tutelage of the legendary Ip Man. However, his insatiable curiosity and quest for efficiency in combat led him to question the limitations of traditional martial arts styles. In the 1960s, martial arts were rigidly structured, with each style adhering to its own set of techniques, philosophies, and principles. Practitioners were often bound by tradition, practicing forms and techniques that had been passed down through generations without much deviation. However, Lee's unique approach began to challenge this orthodoxy. Lee's most significant contribution to traditional martial arts was his development of Jeet Kune Do, which he described as the art of fighting without fighting. Jeet Kune Do was revolutionary because it rejected the confines of any single style. Instead, it emphasized adaptability, fluidity, and practicality in real-world combat. Lee believed that traditional martial arts were too focused on form rather than function, often teaching techniques that were impractical in actual combat situations. Lee's focus on what works in real combat led many martial artists to reevaluate the effectiveness of their techniques. Traditional styles that had long been practiced without question were now scrutinized for their real-world applicability. This shift pushed traditional martial arts to evolve, incorporating more practical techniques and training methods that better prepared practitioners for actual combat scenarios. Before Lee, it was uncommon for martial artists to train in multiple styles. Lee, however, trained in various disciplines, including boxing, fencing, and wrestling, in addition to traditional martial arts. This cross-training approach encouraged martial artists to explore beyond their primary style, leading to a more well-rounded and versatile skill set. Today, many traditional martial arts schools have adopted elements from other styles, creating hybrid systems that are more adaptable and effective. Lee's philosophy challenged the dogma that traditional martial arts were inflexible. He encouraged practitioners to absorb what is useful, discard what is not, and add what is uniquely their own. This open-minded approach inspired martial artists to personalize their training, breaking away from the strict adherence to traditional forms and allowing for more creativity and individuality in their practice. Lee's rigorous physical conditioning regimen was ahead of its time and emphasized the importance of physical fitness in martial arts. Traditional martial arts schools began to incorporate more strength, flexibility, and endurance training into their programs, recognizing that a strong, well-conditioned body was essential for effective martial arts practice.